everybody. Hey, this is Annette. I hope you're doing really well. I'm here this evening. I am in my backyard. It's about 6:30 at night and we finally got some great weather. So I thought I would check in and let you know what I've been up to. Hello. So if you guys have been watching my stories, you know that I ended up going to the Amika event today and I absolutely loved it. Not only was the Amika team great, I got to use the hair care products. What do you guys think? Pretty good, right? Not bad. See the curl definition that I have? Yeah, I was using the Amika product. It was, I used their hair treatment. It's an overnight treatment, and I used it kind of like a serum. And then they put some oil in my hair, and oh my God, you guys, check that out. Not bad, right? It really feels lush. I'm feeling really fortunate that I got it. Secondly, hi, hello. What I ended up doing today is I told you guys I was going to my ocularist. Okay, hold on. I'm going to tell you how I got this glass eye and what happened to me. And I'm not going to bore you with it, but I'm going to tell you a really good story. So my mother's from Mexico City, and she immigrated to the United States. And when she was immigrating, she was doing it because she was getting married to my dad. They had had this long-distance love affair, really great. And so she ended up getting pregnant with me. Right? She didn't want to tell anybody in immigration because she thought it would like jeopardize her immigration status. And what ended up happening is that she went through a battery of tests. So in the 60s, when you immigrated to this country, they gave you x-rays, inoculations, measles, mumps, polio shots. And she's in her first trimester. This is kind of crazy, right? So they think that what happened was that when I was born, that the optic nerve in my eye didn't form, and this is a glass eye, right? So I have like a little eye, blue eye underneath this, and a big shell of a glass eye on top, and that's what you see right here. So today I went to go see my ocularist in Larchmont Village because he's going to paint a new eye for me, and we were talking about it. I'm also getting my upper eyelids done. So this is a really big surgery. It's something that I'm really kind of nervous about because I think I look pretty good for my anomaly. Some people have the same kind of condition I do, but they have an eye on their cheek or the eye on the side of their head, or, it's just really droopy. I don't have any of that. So I'm feeling really blessed that I don't have these major complications. And so the question came up, should I do the upper eyelid surgery? I've been putting it off, and that's why my eyelids are this bad right now. But I think I'm going to do it. And I would love to hear your opinion about it in terms of you think I should do it or you think I should hold off because, sometimes you can be so close to a situation you kind of don't know which way to go. But, so far what the plan is for surgery is that they're going to make me a new glass eye, optimize it, and then I'm going to go to the surgeon. I'm going to get the surgery done for my upper lids, and then if we need to create a new prosthetic, a new glass eye, then we'll create it at that time. But hopefully this is more of what you'll see, so I'll get some symmetry, you know what I mean? Oh, you're really sweet. Yeah, I would normally be okay with it, but I think, look, I need to get it done, and then get a load of this, as if that's not enough, right? I am getting ready to do a facial surgery. I know it won't be as bad. My eyes won't be as drawn out, but I think I'm going to be doing a facial surgery because I'm going to be 60 in a couple years and I'm getting to that point, right? And so if you guys have been dealing with these issues, let me know, please, because I have been talking about this for years and I just couldn't pull the trigger. I was really scared, and now it's just getting to the point with it's interfering with my work. And because when you work in the beauty industry, you're constantly tugging at the eye area. You're constantly doing other things. Oh, yeah, I really, really want to share this journey with you guys because, number one, I'll tell you why. Because I want you and people to understand that beauty is not about being perfect. And we know this, right? But really, honestly, some of us have a lot less to work with. I have never been a beautiful woman. I scrub up good. That's the difference about me. I really know how to make things work, right? I think I'm more known for my hair and my skin than anything else. But, I think that if you have good skin, good teeth, and good hair, you're going to naturally look beautiful because you're going to look healthy. And I think psychologically and biologically, we all are attracted to being healthy. And that's all I can hope for at my age. I really want to look healthy and not look super thin and super, different. I want to look 56 from the front and 56 from the back. If that makes sense to anybody. Oh, thank you. I work really hard on my skin because it's something I can control. I can't control my eyes. Evidently, I can't control my weight, although I'm trying. But my skin, I seem to really do it. And if you knew, let's see, just knowing that you're short on time and gorgeous. Ah, thank you, Catherine. That's really nice. Honestly, the comments you guys give me really help shore me up because sometimes, influencing world can be very lonely because you're always behind a camera and you're always, kind of like hoping that the content you create resonates with somebody or, you're giving good information more than anything. So I appreciate that. But anyway, I did have somebody ask me the other day, hey, Annette, Sephora sales coming up. What do you think? And I thought, you know what? There's so much to buy at Sephora, but it's really other things at home you can do. And you've heard me say this again and again. Ice your face. Put a pinch of salt in your cleansers and steam your face and dermaplane. Those are things like brushing your teeth, shampooing your hair. Those are things you can do, and it's not product driven. They're modalities that you can do at home. So Sephora collection has a beautiful dermaplaning wand. It is heavy lated, so it's got stability, and it's like ridiculously inexpensive for what it is. You can probably go to Sephora or go online, and it's their dermaplaning tool. It's a silver tool, and like I said, it's heavy, and I do that every Sunday night. And I put a pinch of salt in my cleanser. Does the salt do? The salt, I'm not after the exfoliation of it. I'm after the minerals. The minerals in salt really do something for your skin. And that was actually something my grandmother taught me. She believed in it. And so it's really the minerals. But when I use it, always do it with cold water and minimal water. So take your gel cleanser, put a pinch of salt, work it into your hands, put it into your face, massage it in, and then add little drops of cold water, not hot water, cold water. Work it in your hands, always working in your hands first, and continue. And then eventually those minerals just kind of melt into your face. And when you do a final rinse, it just leaves you super smooth. It's antibacterial. It really does work. The iodine in it, you can do iodine salt. I've done Himalayan sea salt, but it has to be microfine salt. Again, you're after the minerals, not the exfoliation of it. So, and you guys know I'm half blind, so if you're asking me questions, please ask me again because I'm really bad. What brand is it? Are you talking about the salt? The Himalayan sea salt? I think my team has put it up in my shop so you can see it there. Let's see. Thanks. Hey, Michael's here. Hey, Michael. Hi, guys. So anyway, so those are the things I've been doing lately. The glass eye, the salt in my cleanser, all these funny things. I have not been spending a lot of time on Instagram. I have been trying to be present in my life outside of social media, which is very difficult when your job is, Instagram and TikTok. But I kind of felt like I was losing myself lately, exhausted beyond belief, keeping up with this algorithm. It's really horrible to feel like you're failing at Instagram. And I appreciate up front, you guys are telling me I'm going to do great, but really from a working standpoint, a job standpoint, it's really important that I'm successful on Instagram. And so that algorithm is not always loving me. So I've just kind of like stepped away. Do you do the salt daily? No, I do not do the salt daily. I have a routine. I dermaplane every Sunday night and I do salt maybe twice a week, just depending. And I do the salt routine at night, not during the day. And of course, I don't use any acids those nights. I use a lot of acid on my face though the other nights. So I'll do an AHA from Ren. I'll do a huge vitamin C. One right now that I'm dealing with is really good, is from Dr. Lancer, Lancer. Excellent. You will not be disappointed. And, I'm a Dermalogica girl too, so they're giving me all these fantastic products. Murad now has something that is called their peel. It's active peel. It's an BHA and AHA toner. That one you guys should try out. That is really good. I'm really loving that product right now. It's so hard lately. Yes, it is very hard lately. And, I just kind of feel like when it gets to be that difficult, you got to get step back and get away from it. So yeah, but you know what's funny is that your numbers plummet so much. I mean, I think I was reaching something crazy like almost 100,000 people a month, and then it just plummeted when I stopped paying attention to it. I took a nosedive. So, oh well, that's Instagram for you. So, but anyway, guys, if you want any of those products, the dermaplaning products, the salt that I use, don't forget to ice your face. Icing is really important, and you know, all those other great things. Please check your DMs. Okay, I will. Thank you. You know, go ahead and go into the link in my bio. There's tons and tons and tons of things in there that, you know, you can go ahead and get that apply to what I'm doing. I'm going to Sephora Squad. Yes, I totally understand, but you have to know one thing. Whether you make Sephora Squad or you don't, I have seen your content. It is valid, it is strong, it is worthy, and you will gain an audience. The downside to all this is that Instagram will make you pay a price for it. I don't mean boosting your content. I mean the amount of content you'll need to generate to get a leg up, the amount of editing. You know, you really have to ask yourself if this is what you want to do, because it's, you know, be careful what you ask for. You might get it. That's kind of like the message, you know, especially with Sephora Squad, because it's a big job. There's no doubt about it. It's a lot of work, but Sephora Squad is so frustrating now. Yeah, just really, you know, plan out your work. Do a lot of batch filming on Sunday. That's when I do it. Just batch it on out, 10 videos, get it out, because you're going to need that extra cushion for the rest of the week. Yeah, that's kind of good. But if you guys want to know anything else about the skincare routine, just let me know. I'm super happy to share with you. And thanks for letting me share about my eye, but you know, my glass eye. Check out stories in a couple of hours. I'm going to put up, you know, a couple of things having to do with my ocularist and what he does and how he does it. And there's also this girl named Courtney. She's from an account called iHesian, or I think it's something like that. She's actually did a video where she took out her glass eye, and I'm just not to that point yet. Not because I'm scared of it or don't want to share, but because it's just not my aesthetic. It's just not me, you know. But she did, and so I'll put that up, and you can take a look at that later. And we look very similar without the prosthetic. Well, let me just tell you that. Yeah, she lost her eye in a snowboarding accident. I think that's what ended up happening with her. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I do. Thank you so much. Anyway, I don't want to take time away from you and your family. Please go be present. Please go enjoy your evening and reach out to me in the DMs. I love to connect in the DMs. Okay, everybody. Thank you again.